My name is Major Colette Webster, and this is my father, Major Herbert Luhn. And we're in Milwaukee at the site of commissioning last year and of commissioning this year at the Milwaukee Theater. And at this theater, there are some incredible memories that my father has from when he was a boy, and I'd like him to tell you his story.
When we came last year, I didn't realize that we were coming back to the very same building where I came as a Boy Scout over 70 years ago. When I walked in, I suddenly realized, holy cow, this is the same place I came to as a kid. And the thing that was so outstanding about it was this was the place where I received Jesus Christ as my Savior. I don't remember much what happened at the mercy seat, but I know later I felt like I was on cloud nine. It was just a wonderful, satisfying experience.
So Dad, why don't we go in the theater and you can tell some more of your story while we're in there.
Okay, all right, let's go.
So what year was this? Do you remember that?
Well, it was the Scout and Guard Rally in the year of 1941. On Saturday, we were in competitions all day, and then Saturday night, they came and passed out all the awards. So I got several medals for knot tying and compass and first aid, so it was an exciting thing. But the big thing that happened was the next day, Sunday morning, when they brought us all together into the auditorium here for the religious meeting.
And look, and here we are right now.
Yeah, this is it.
Entering into the theater.
Oh yeah, it's the same old place yet. Yeah. So if I remember right, our whole scout troop sat right in this section, and I probably was on the aisle. I was kind of an eager beaver and wanted to be out where I could move around if I wanted to.
So then what happened when you were in here on Sunday morning?
Well, I know the commissioner spoke. I didn't remember his message, but 2 girl cadets came and they were fishing in the audience, to see if we could get people to come to Christ. And they told me that if I went to the altar, I'd be forgiven of my sins and Jesus would come into my heart and then help me to live a good life. Well, I couldn't see anything wrong with that at all, so I was glad to go with them to the mercy seat. And there again, I can't remember much of my prayer or counseling, but all I know is that when we finally got out after the meeting, I felt like I was on cloud nine. Something happened to me, and I began a different life at that point.
So when you left the Scout Rally, what happened when you went back home then?
Well, the door was open for me to join YPL, Corps Cadets, Sunday school. They even taught me how to play a trombone. And I can remember marching out every Sunday night with Sergeant Major Pottinger and the band going down Washington Street to hold an open air in uptown Racine. And so I was totally enmeshed in the Corps and made many new friends there who were mentors and helpful to me. I did find great joy, and God opened many doors for me. One of the doors that opened for me was to become a Salvation Army officer. Mm-hmm. I went to training in 1949, commissioned in 50, and served as an active officer for 42 years. I've been retired now about 26 years.
So Dad, in your retirement, another door opened for you, didn't it?
Well, yes, this is probably one of the most exciting things in my life, that after spending almost my whole active officership trying to understand holiness, I finally got to the place where I could write it down in a book, and the Army published it for me, and I've had many, many people respond to it saying that it's been helpful to them. So, it's wonderful how God opens doors when you follow Him.
And because of your book, you're opening doors for lots of other people, even people that you've never seen or don't know.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Dad, when I think of your story here in this theater where we're all sitting today, I think of the most important door that you opened. And when Christ knocked at the door of your heart. You accepted him, you went forward, you asked him into your life, and then all these other opportunities came your way.
You're right, you're right.
And the Lord blessed you immensely.
Well, that's the thing, you just can't believe life has been such a thrilling romance, I think, as I tried to follow the Lord, and I can't imagine anyone trying to go through life without the excitement and the joy and the thrill that comes when you're walking with the Lord, So God has been good. God has been good.
He has been, and he's blessed us immensely.
Yes, and he even gave me a lot of good kids.